EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Washington Commanders. Kicker Brandon McManus about ready to get us started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Daniels going to throw for it. That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 18. Rush.
They go play action. Daniels. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again. He's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Rashawn Gary, the man to bring him down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warriors, let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Commanders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 20. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
You ready?
Play action this time with Love. Rolling to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit out of back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Amos. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Love back to it here after the pick 6. Flush to his right. And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first.
38.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Green Bay.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw now, here's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed.
It's a gain of 10. And a Packer.
And now Love going to change things up. They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
On the ball. 6, measure. 22 needle. Rush, 12, 10. Hut.
Here's Love. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Jacobs. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Ready.
Love now. His pass caught at the 4. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, get me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Ready, ready, set.
Love will sneak it. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jordan Love scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Ready.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Dancing to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Daniels looking to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. Trying. Down the sideline he goes. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Now an audible here into something else.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Samuel going to go in motion right.
Go.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Gravity Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Daniels going to try to sneak. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's third down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on third down?
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
On the double.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. They find some open field here. How about this? He's to the 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Ready?
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And this will be a Packers first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Yeah, they'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back shot. 7 Blaster. 60 red. 6 cut.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Reed. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First down, Green Bay.
Let's go. Red 62 Blaster. Cut.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Off the option, here's Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
62 Blue.
Now Love. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. On 4th down, Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 14.
Cowboy 80.
Take this one up to the 35-yard line.
He was brought down by Evan Williams. A 13-yard gain brings up 3rd and a yard.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control.
Okay, ready?
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
60 by 60.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that is incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
To the air goes Daniels. Finding Ertz again. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Mustang 70.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's 3rd down at 5.
60. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 36.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Let's go.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward, because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
Go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
30-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good.
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Set. You. Hit right. Stick. Measure. Cut.
Love. That's taken in. Dontavian Wicks. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run.
16 yards. And the Packer first down.
Here's Love.
Buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught at the 20.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the...
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
19 strikes.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Well, this is one of those games where if you win it, it feels extra special. But to lose a close one like this, Charles, remember where they didn't score any points in the second half, that has to sting a bit more.
Absolutely, and I really think that they're going to spend so much time pouring over this game film, trying to figure out where their calls went wrong, how they didn't execute on certain plays. They were so close. Yeah, this one's going to linger for a little while as they try and diagnose this loss.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.
Then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they gonna click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, y'all gon' make me lane. I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. With the mic. That's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all with the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put him in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the rest. But it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Can do now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm up now. Isn't okay. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give her a good shot on my casse. She want the Mew Mew. She want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Short throw, he's got Kraft. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Here we go. Black shot. Black shot.
Working out of the gun. Love. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Matthew Golden.
61 yards.
And the Packers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught. And he is going to have the Eagles first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that and continuing to let him throw the football. And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
They'll get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
No touchdown! No touchdown!
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
Love looking to throw it. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. The gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40-yard line.
Here's Love. Looking deep here for Dobbs. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs, 59 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Brandon McManus, the kickoff for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Trimmer.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
63.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
Tiger Hornet. 63.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
No touch. I know he went up. No touch.
Back to throw now on first down. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, Silvers. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Count up Yeti. No touch.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They'll run forward. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then the defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Snap, red. Guard red. Check, huh?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime, bro. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Check, huh? Right. Ready?
Again, it's Love. He's going to take another shot here. Touchdown, Packers! Matthew Golden as the first half is winding down. And the Packers